Welcome to Topping Africa, your channel for the best of the top things happening on the continent. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about leaders in Africa right now, President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. In less than 2 years, he has pulled off some of the most shocking, bold, and transformational changes the country has ever seen. From economic breakthroughs to cutting ties with colonial powers, here are the 20 biggest achievements of President Ibrahim Traore. Make sure to watch until the end because number 20 is something that will completely change Burkina Faso's future. Burkina Faso's economic boom. Burkina Faso's GDP has surged from $18.8 billion to $22.1 billion in just under 2 years. That's a massive leap for a country that was once struggling with financial stability. So, how did this happen? Traore's government has focused on domestic production, resource management, and reducing reliance on foreign aid. The result? A stronger, more self-sufficient economy that is no longer at the mercy of international financial institutions. Rejecting the IMF and World Bank. Unlike many African leaders who rely on external loans, Traore made a bold statement. Africa doesn't need the World Bank, IMF, Europe, or America. He has refused to take any loans from these institutions, choosing instead to focus on internal wealth creation. This move has shocked many, but it has also inspired a wave of economic independence across Africa. Pay cuts for politicians, pay raises for civil servants. One of his most popular decisions was cutting ministerial and parliamentary salaries by 30% while increasing the salaries of civil servants by 50%. This decision sent a strong message. His government is for the people, not for personal enrichment. Unlike many leaders who live in luxury while citizens struggle, Traore ensured that everyday workers receive better compensation. Debt has been a major issue in many African nations, trapping countries in economic dependency. However, Traore's government successfully paid off Burkina Faso's local debts, giving the country greater financial freedom. This move reduces foreign influence and allows the government to focus on domestic development projects rather than constantly repaying debts with high interest rates. For years, Burkina Faso exported raw tomatoes without the ability to process them locally. That has changed. Under Traore's leadership, the country now has 2 fully operational tomato processing plants. This means more jobs, more local production, and greater food security. Instead of importing tomato paste, Burkina Faso can now produce and distribute its own. Gold is one of Burkina Faso's most valuable resources, but did you know that before Traore, most of the country's gold was exported unprocessed to foreign markets? In 2023, Traore inaugurated a state-of-the-art gold mine, ensuring that Burkina Faso processes more of its own gold. This keeps more wealth inside the country instead of sending profits abroad. This brings us to his next bold move. He completely stopped the export of unrefined gold to Europe. For too long, Burkina Faso had been shipping raw materials while Europe reaped the benefits. Now, with local gold processing, more money stays within the country, boosting local businesses and the national economy. Cotton is another major export for Burkina Faso. But before Traore, the country had only 1 processing plant. Now, Burkina Faso has 2 fully functional cotton processing plants doubling production capacity. This ensures that local farmers and textile workers benefit rather than just foreign buyers. In another game-changing move, Traore opened the first ever National Support Center for artisanal cotton processing. This provides farmers with training on best practices, access to modern equipment, and direct connections to buyers. It's all about empowering local industries instead of relying on foreign middlemen. One of his more symbolic but significant moves, banning British legal wigs and gowns in Burkina Faso's courts. Instead, he introduced traditional Burkinabe attire, reinforcing the country's cultural identity and breaking away from outdated colonial norms. To strengthen Burkina Faso's food security, Traore's government distributed over 400 tractors, 239 tillers, 710 motor pumps, and 714 motorcycles to rural farmers. By providing better tools, more efficient farming methods, and improved access to water, agricultural output has skyrocketed. His efforts in agriculture have led to huge increases in food production. Tomato production rose from 315,000 metric tons in 2022 to 360,000 metric tons in 2024. Millet production surged from 907,000 metric tons to 1.1 million metric tons. Rice production climbed from 280,000 metric tons to 326,000 metric tons. This means less reliance on food imports and more local sustainability. Perhaps the most controversial yet impactful decision. Traore severed military and media ties with France. He banned French military operations in Burkina Faso. He shut down French media outlets operating in the country. He expelled all French troops. This marked a new era of total sovereignty for Burkina Faso. Traore's government has launched massive road construction projects, including building new highways, widening existing roads, and upgrading gravel roads to paved roads. These projects are boosting transportation, commerce, and regional connectivity. Perhaps his biggest long-term investment, the Ouagadougou-Donsin Airport. Set to be completed in 2025, this airport will have the capacity to handle 1 million passengers annually and attract international trade and tourism. President Ibrahim Traore is making history. Whether you support him or not, his impact on Burkina Faso is undeniable. Which of these achievements impressed you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more groundbreaking content on Africa's most influential leaders. This is Topping Africa, your channel for the best of the current, and it happens on the content.